Hey everybody, it's your boy labbearome, the disabled fragrance guy, and I'm back for another review. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, please go down below, like and subscribe to the channel. While you're down there, please, if you wouldn't mind, hit that notification bell. That will allow you to receive all the notifications for when I drop a video to YouTube. I want to thank you for rocking with me. Let's continue the journey this week with a new release from Tom Ford that virtually no one knew about. That's right, y'all. Tom Ford just dropped something and I was completely caught off guard by it. Didn't know it was coming. A lot of people didn't know it was coming. However, today we are going to take a deep dive into Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver Parfum. As I stated, this is a new release. It came out just about 3 weeks ago, I guess now, in 2023. The nose behind the fragrance, of course, is the company Tom Ford. For the notes, on the top we have orange blossom, in the mid we have saffron, and in the base we have Haitian vetiver. Sizes and prices, this is a 100 ml bottle of Grey Vetiver Parfum. This is going to run you $235 USD. They do offer a 50 ml size that's going to run you $180 USD. So this is an expensive little bugger from Tom Ford. As I said before a little bit earlier, virtually no one knew that this was coming. It was a complete surprise to me. I've always loved Grey Vetiver. I have a couple of bottles of older iterations at home. But the Parfum version was like completely out of left field for me. I didn't know what was happening until I went into Macy's one day and I was like, oh crap, there's another new Tom Ford. And I had to pick it up because you guys need to know, if you haven't found out already, you guys need to know that there is another Grey Vetiver on the market. The originals were classics. I remember having them back in the day. This one, well, let's get into the review. As you can see from the bottle, it has this gray metallic finish. This kind of harkens back to Black Orchid Parfum with the gold bottle. This is that same bottle, only in silver. We have the dark silver plaque here, Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum, and all your pertinent information on the bottom of the bottle. So now we get to the good part. What does it smell like? I'm going to give you a fresh spray on this sample card here. Atomizer's okay. Regular Tom Ford atomizers. Okay, the opening is a lot more heavy and dense than any other iteration of Grey Vetiver. I will say that from jump. It is a lot more heavy. It's a lot more dense than any other iteration. The citrus notes right now are more in the background. They're not in the forefront. But the saffron is coming through very, very nicely, and that leaves me to a leathery component to this fragrance. I think this is a lot more grown up than the previous iterations of Grey Vetiver. So this might be for the more mature gentleman or lady. If you like Grey Vetiver, you can wear this too. I think it is unisex. But this is definitely more modern, more sophisticated, and more grown up than any of the Grey Vetiver predecessors. The original DNA still exists. It is still reminiscent of older iterations, so you're not going to lose that in any way, shape, or form. However, I will say the Parfum has a lot more nuance here. It's not as bright. Like I said before, it's more grown up. It's more sophisticated. If the previous iterations were beginner status, junior intermediate status at a company, this Parfum version of Grey Vetiver is CEO boss of a company. The bottle really gives you a great visualization of what you're going to find inside. The silver acts as a cooling effect visually, and that's exactly what I get when I spray this juice, a cooling effect or a chill effect that I receive by wearing it, and I love that visualization. I love when bottles tell me what is inside before I ever spray them. As I said before, this is a more modern take on Grey Vetiver. However, it's not without its downfalls. I have come to realize that the Parfum version of Grey Vetiver is a lot more linear on my skin. You're not going to have many transitions. Once you spray it on, you're pretty much going to get what you're going to get throughout the life cycle of the fragrance. It's going to be a little bit spicier, a little bit more leathery on account of that saffron. There's going to be a little bit of an animalic something that I'm picking up here that makes it a little bit more interesting and also makes me believe that it's probably better suited for a night out, not really for work wear. However, wear what you want, when you want, how you want. I don't care. You don't have to listen to me. But the saffron here and the leathery facets kind of tell me that I'm going to wear this predominantly in night out situations or evening situations rather than the daytime. Along with that animalic facet that I'm getting, there is something that's going to turn people away. Whereas the previous iterations were, I believe, crowd pleasers, this isn't going to please everyone. This is going to be more for your independent niche connoisseur of a fragrance, because there's something in here, and I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is, but there's something in here of an animalic facet that makes it more interesting for me, but it may not make it as interesting for other people as the iterations that came before it. So just be forewarned that there is sort of an animalic facet here that tends to come out. So you may want to try before you buy. I personally kind of like it. That's just me. I'm a daring fragrance type. But if you've liked the previous iterations for their citrusy and their brightness, you're really not going to find that here in the Parfum version. That being said, the versatility here is moderately okay. You can wear it for a lot of occasions. I would tend to wear this in a more dressy situation, but if you want to wear it casually, wear it casually. Going out to a brunch, going out to a lunch on a cool summer day. I think that if it was hot and humid, I don't know how well this would play, because I tend to sweat a lot and I don't want anything pungent or animalic or too spicy up in my face. So I don't know if I would pull for it in the dead of summer, a summer day. However, do you, fam. If you want to wear this in the deadest of the summer day, absolutely do you. If you like it like that, I love it like that, you can do what you need to do. So how would I rate Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum? I absolutely love the original. I stand by that. Obviously, I'm loving the Parfum version. I really am. This was not gifted to me. I purchased this with my own money. I'm kind of liking this, and I'm kind of liking it a lot. So my overall assessment is that I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because I think it stands up to the previous iterations of Tom Ford Grey Vetiver that I have cherished for many, many years. So I think this is a wonderful release by Tom Ford, even though virtually nobody knew it was coming. I guess they didn't want the fanfare or whatever the case may be. However, I do think this is a solid release. If you've liked the previous iterations of Grey Vetiver, I think you may enjoy this if you're a daring type of person. All right, y'all, what do you think about Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver Parfum, the new release? Let me know in the comments below if you've smelled it, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you're still waiting to try it. Let me know in the comments below. That's my time. Thank you all for tuning in this week. I really do appreciate you. That's my time. Go down below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.